Hello there, welcome to Bryan Lomax Movie Talk and my review of The Protege. This is a straight to Amazon Prime, I think. I think I watched this on Amazon Prime. I don't think it was Netflix, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's very generic in terms of story. You know, you even look at the poster and you look at the description, the synopsis of it. It feels like Anna. It feels like Ava. You know, it to read it, you're just like, great. It's another one of those female assassin kind of movies. You know, even the story of it sounds exactly like Ava. But yeah, the thing that drew me into watching it really is the cast. You've got Michael Keaton and Samuel L. Jackson. Maggie Q plays the lead. I do like Maggie Q. I wouldn't say she was like the biggest draw for any film for me, but I do like her, and I know she can do the action stuff. So that seemed like it was in fairly reliable hands, given this is an action movie. But particularly Keaton was a main draw for me, and also director Martin Campbell, who reinvented the Bond franchise twice. Did really well with the Mask of Zorro. So this is a guy who, when he's given the right script and studio backing, he can do something quite special. So I'm always willing to check out something with his name on, just to see what he's going to deliver us. Yeah, the story is generic, and the film itself doesn't really do much to kind of shake off that genericism, if that's a word. But what I really liked about this movie, given that it does have that kind of straight to DVD quality about it, is that one, the action sequences are actually pretty decent, and that's something Campbell is certainly good at, is orchestrating action sequences. But two is Keaton. I love Michael Keaton. I've always loved Michael Keaton ever since ever since Batman. Obviously, me being the big Batman guy, and I'm always willing to watch anything that he's in. And he just doesn't know how to deliver a bad performance. Like even if he's in a bad film or just a slightly generic film, he doesn't care. He just brings his A game. He has fun with it. He looks at what can I have fun with with regards to this role? And he does it. He brings it. And I think he's got good chemistry with Maggie Q, despite the considerable age difference. There's like a 30-year age difference between the two. So seeing the two of them flirting with each other is a little bit creepy, to be perfectly honest. I accept there's plenty of women out there that would say that, oh yeah, but even at his age right now, Michael Keaton is hot. That's fine, because you know him as an actor, you've seen him in many films, so you've established a certain kind of attraction there. But if someone who looked like Michael Keaton at this age just came in and started flirting with you, then I'm not so sure you would have the same reaction. So that sometimes comes off as a bit creepy. But once you get over that hurdle, then the chemistry between the two is pretty good. They're actually on opposite sides. He's essentially the villain in a way. He is and he isn't. He's a villain, or he works for the villains, and there's a certain side of him where he goes against her because that's his job. He's paid to do something. That's what he's got to do, but he doesn't necessarily like it. You don't get the sense that he enjoys having to go up against her. So there is a certain level of tension there as to whether or not he will ultimately put her down or, come over to her side. You're never quite sure which way that's going to go. So I like all that stuff. I like their relationship. I like the fact that 1 minute they're, jumping each other's bones, the next minute they're trying to shoot each other. I think Keaton, as well, given the age that he's at, equips himself pretty well in the fight scenes, which is quite promising given the fact that he's about to re-enter the fray of the Batman world. So yeah, that was nice to see. Samuel L. Jackson, again, is here doing what Samuel L. Jackson does. There's a particular moment where he gets to shout in the typical Samuel L. Jackson style. fashion, and this is the kind of role Jackson can do in his sleep, but it doesn't necessarily make it any less fun. The plot is a little bit kind of all over the place. There's a story going on with regards to this person who is in this hospital, has been there since a child. Eventually that gets worked out at the end, where you figure out, oh right, okay, that's the relevance of that, that's what's going on there. So things do get tied up to the point where you understand them, but for a lot of the film's running time you feel like you're left out of the loop, and I feel like you're left out of the loop a bit too much. But beyond that, yeah, it's an alright film. That's the thing. It's not going to blow you away. It's just, if you like these actors, if you've enjoyed these actors before in previous movies, and you just want to see a movie on a Friday night where you don't have to think too much, just enjoy things blowing up, people fighting, and you know, some nasty characters and whatnot, then this is actually a pretty decent watch. It's solid enough. I would give it a 3 out of 5. There isn't really much else I would say about it. It's not that kind of movie. You know, if you're an action junkie, then you can do far worse than this. And if you're a Keaton fan, I think there's plenty here to love. This is one of those movies where if you see the poster, if you see it released on DVD, you kind of look at it and you think, I bet Keaton's in that for all of 10 minutes, to be honest. And they've probably done a couple of scenes where they hire Jackson for one, hire Keaton for another, which means you can stick them on the cover and sell it. And it's not that way at all. They both feature pretty prominently in the film. So yeah, check it out. If you like them both, check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll find something here to enjoy. Like I say, don't go into it expecting the greatest action movie ever made, because you'll be disappointed. But as far as a straight to DVD kind of movie goes, it's one of the better ones, I would say. So 3 out of 5 from me. But what about you? Have you seen it? If so, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, cracking.